Hi everybody, welcome to ACE Engineering Academy and ACE Online. In this video, we'll be discussing about how to register for COAP. Okay, see, before registering for COAP, I'll give a small advice, dear students. As you are going to apply for many institutions for M.Tech as well as PhD programs, it is always better to have a separate email ID so that you will not miss any kind of information that is sent by the respective department of the institute that you have applied for. Okay, so try to keep a separate email ID for all the admission process so that you will not have any kind of problem. Sometimes you may overlook also some of the offers that have come when you put a common mail ID which you are using for social media or anything. Okay, so first thing, you put a separate email ID and using that email ID register for this COAP and apply for various organizations or institutions for M.Tech programs using that email ID, which will not create any problem in the future for you. Okay, now let us see about the COAP. So this COAP this year 2025 is being taken by IISc Bangalore, dear students. Okay, so organizing institute is IISc Bangalore here. Now let us see. Here you can observe the register part is there, login part is there, and here the introduction is given. So the Common Offer Acceptance Portal or COAP was initiated in 2017 to provide a common platform for the registered candidates seeking admission to make the most preferred choice for admission into an M.Tech program in participating institutes or job offer from participating public sector undertakings. Okay, initially in 2017, only 8 institutes participated, but later 23 IITs, 1 Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, and this year NPCIL is also considering this COAP portal. Here you can observe 24 institutes and a PSU have come together and participated in COAP for filling their M.Tech seats or job vacancies. So every year the GATE organizing institute of the preceding year acts as the coordinating institute for COAP. That is what is given here, dear students. Note, COAP 2025 is a portal for M.Tech admission offer and acceptance rejection by participating institutes and candidates respectively. The candidate should apply separately to the respective institutes for M.Tech admission. Okay, each participating institute will adhere to its respective selection procedures in accordance with their established norms and guidelines. Each candidate must register at COAP to review and select their most preferred offer, if any, from the participating institutes. Okay, so eligibility criteria: candidates must be Indian nationals. Candidates should have a valid GATE score, qualified in GATE 2025 or 2024 or 2023. Then coming to the features of this COAP here, COAP refers to Common Offer Acceptance Portal on which all participating institutes or PSUs will upload their offers in a common time window as specified. So there will be 10 rounds, dear students. In that 10 rounds, in each round, they will be giving their offers in this common time window. Okay. The registered candidates can access the admission job offers by registering at COAP 2025 from all the participating institutes or PSUs where they have applied for M.Tech admissions or jobs. For admission into M.Tech program in any of the participating institutes or applying for a job in a participating PSU, every candidate should also apply to the corresponding institute or PSU. So first you have to register in the COAP portal. Then using that registration number, you have to go for various IITs, and as per your order of preference, you have to register for the courses in that particular IIT also. So my suggestion is that you take order of priority of 4 or 5 programs in each IIT and accordingly you apply based on the previous cutoffs. Okay, see, don't blindly go with previous cutoffs, dear students. So there is a chance that some students this year might go for some other interdisciplinary courses or wait for PSUs. So don't consider that last year this is the cutoff, for this cutoff this branch has not come, so I can't apply for that particular stream or discipline. Okay, don't think like that. Apply. So there is a chance that you might get this year your respective selected course. Okay, then COAP 2025 is not an application portal for M.Tech admission in any participating institutes. Candidates should apply separately for their respective institutes. That is what he has given. So to access and make a decision of the most preferred choice out of the offers made by the participating institutes, each candidate should register at COAP 2025. COAP registration is completely free, dear students. Note that providing COAP registration number has been made mandatory by the participating institutes in their M.Tech application portals. So first thing, you have to register in the COAP portal and you can see what are the participating institutes. Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore is there, plus 23 IITs are there. So all the 23 IITs you can see here, and the coordinating institute is IISc Bangalore. Now, as of now, information brochure is not yet released, dear students. So, but guidelines were given. So, let us see the registration procedure and the important guidelines, dear students. Now, so coming to the important points here, please read the brochure thoroughly before registering. Register using your highest gate score. So, highest gate score you have to use. After completing registration, you can add additional gate scores when you log in for the first time. So, when you log in for the first time, you can add additional gate scores, dear students. Once registration is successful, you will receive user ID by email. So, user ID you are going to get by email and password you will get by SMS. So, if you do not see the email in your inbox, check your spam folder. So, the SMS may be delayed due to network issues. So, please allow extra time if needed. If you have multiple gate scores and are unable to add your previous scores on COAP, there may be a mismatch between your current name as per GATE 2025 scorecard and the names on your earlier scorecards. In that case, you need to check for discrepancies and if necessary, contact us with the subject name mismatch. Please include your name and registration number for each year. So, if there is any mismatch, you have to put name mismatch as the subject line and then you have to add your name and registration number of each year separately and then put a mail to these people. Please allow a few working days for any issues to be resolved. That is what he has given, dear students. Now, let us see the registration procedure here. So, to register for COAP, candidates must have their name, gate registration number, valid gate score, date of birth and email address and mobile number. Only those who have qualified in GATE 2025, 2024 or 2023. Only these 3 years candidates and wish to apply for M.Tech admission or PSU job offers through participating institutes are eligible to register at COAP 25. After successful registration, candidates can view offers from these institutes which will be linked to their COAP registration number. So, registration is deemed successful only when the candidate completes the login procedure using the details sent via email or SMS. So, this process is very, very important, dear students. So, once you log in only, the registration procedure will be completed. Just don't think that once you have put registered or once you have registered and you got the user ID and password, so that doesn't mean that your registration is completed. So, you have to log in and then you have to do that process carefully. The email contains a URL along with the login ID and the SMS contains the password. So, candidate should enter valid GATE score, GATE 2025, 2024 or 2023 while filling out the application. If no additional GATE scores exist, click the submit button. See, this part is very, very important, dear students, in the COAP portal. Whenever you do any kind of process in COAP, ensure that you have clicked on the submit button. Otherwise, it will consider that you have not accessed the COAP portal. Okay, so try to ensure that every time you are doing some changes, click on the submit button. Okay, so then only the registration process will be completed. The application process for COAP 2025 is finalized only after clicking the submit button. As I mentioned just now, only after clicking the submit button, then the process will be completed. Okay, so during the first login to the candidate's account, And here he has given a simple flowchart to make you understand. So how to register? First, registration, read procedure and instructions, add terms, accept terms and of instructions. Then following details are required. Gate registration number. See, gate registration number without the paper code you have to enter. Then gate paper code, gate score, name of the candidate as per gate registration, date of birth, email ID, mobile number. Then submit registration. Then receive login information via email or SMS. So then you need to, so email contains website URL, login details, SMS will contain password details. That is what he has mentioned. Then you have to go for login and verify registration details. Enter additional gate scores if any in the last 3 years. So this is very important, dear students. When you are doing the first time login, then you will get this part. So you need to fill all the gate scores in the last 3 years. Then click on submit button. Then you will have possible to view admission job offer details if any. So this is what is the registration procedure, dear students. Then you will be having action chart 1 round of offers, action chart 2 decisive offers. See, chart 1 round of offers. So here you can see in each round of offers, candidates must log into the COAP 2025 portal to view and respond to offers as shown in the flowchart. Okay, then if a candidate does not access the COAP portal or fails to make a decision during a particular round, all offers from that round, including any retained offer from the previous round, will be considered rejected. Okay, so try to ensure that you have gone through a particular round of offers, and if you don't access the COAP portal during that round of offers, so then automatically that particular round and previous round, whatever you have put retain and wait or something, so that also will be rejected. So please be very careful, dear students. However, if the candidate has indicated higher preferences, they will still be considered for those in subsequent rounds. If a candidate selected retain and wait in the previous round but does not access the COAP portal or fails to make a decision or does not click submit in a subsequent round, all offers from that round, including the retained offer, will be considered rejected. So please be very, very careful, dear students. So whenever you are clicking on retain and wait, ensure that you click on the submit button. Okay, so and try to go through each and every round of the process that is there. I will show you the COAP rounds, dates, okay, and the timings. Within those timings, you carefully go through the COAP portal and then ensure that you are clicking on the submit button by making necessary changes. Okay, then, so here candidate action flowchart for all the rounds. So here you have got multiple offers. Choose the most preferred offer, then select accept and freeze. Then if you go for select accept and freeze and submit, by clicking on S, if you submit, then you need to go and visit website of admitting institute or joining PSU and complete admission procedure before the due date mentioned by the respective institute or PSU. So this one will complete the offer, dear students. So once you click on accept and freeze and then go for S and click on submit, that means you have accepted that particular offer and you have to go to the respective IIT or Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and then complete all the required formalities, and then the admission procedure, fee structure, everything you can check and then complete the procedure. Okay, so select accept and freeze. No, if you click, then select retain and wait option will be there. So you need to click on select retain and wait and then click on submit. So here, retain and wait option can be chosen for the same offer only twice, dear students. For the same offer, only twice you can choose that. The third time, you will not get the retain and wait option for that particular offer. Okay, then after clicking on retain and wait, you need to click on submit button. Then visit COAP for the next round of offers. So, after clicking on retain and wait and submit, then you need to go for COAP for the next round of offers. If you get a higher preferred offer than this particular offer which you have kept retain and wait, then what you can do is you can accept that offer and complete the procedure like this. Okay. So otherwise in this offer you didn't, in this particular COAP round you didn't like any kind of offer, then no offer is chosen. Select reject and wait and then click on submit. So visit COAP for the next round of offers. You need to visit the COAP for the next round of offers, dear students. See, you have liked an offer and you have freezed the offer and clicked on S. Then automatically you have your particular branch will be freezed. So particular IIT which you have selected, you have to go to that IIT website and complete the registration process. If you clicked on no, dear students, then retain and wait option will be there. Then you need to click on submit and wait for the further rounds. No, in this particular round you didn't like any kind of offers. Then simply what you can do is you can reject and wait and then click on submit and go for the further rounds of offers. See, this submit option is very, very important, dear students. You can observe after reject and wait, you have to click on submit. After select accept and freeze, yes means you have to go for submit. No means you have to select retain and wait and then click on submit. Until and unless you have clicked on submit, it is not going to consider, this particular portal is not going to consider your option, dear students. Okay, if you don't click on submit at any of these points, then it will consider that candidate does not access COAP and selected automatically reject and wait. Then you have to visit the COAP for the next round of offers. That is what is the case here. So very, very carefully you need to choose the options, dear students. First 2 rounds you will have little flexibility. From the 3rd round onwards, you should be properly making decisions. Otherwise, you might lose the chance of getting a better opportunity, dear students. Then action flowchart decisive offers. So in each round of offers, candidates should log into the COAP 2025 portal to review and respond to offers as illustrated in the flowchart below. So here you can observe here, offers are there, choose the most preferred offer, select accept and freeze, submit. Here yes or no option is not there, dear students. Select accept and freeze, submit, visit the website of admitting institute or joining PSU, then you need to complete the admission process and then COAP offer closes. So that is what happens in this particular round. Suppose you have not chosen any offer, then you need to select reject and click on submit button. Then you need to wait for additional or spot rounds if any. If any are available, you need to wait for additional or spot rounds. So if you don't click on submit button by selecting accept or freeze or select reject, then the portal will automatically consider that you didn't access COAP and selected automatically reject. You have to wait for additional spot rounds if any. Okay. So please be careful with these rounds, dear students. So when it comes to decisive rounds, you have only 2 options. Either you have to accept and freeze or reject and then click on submit. Ensure that you are clicking on submit button whenever you are accessing COAP portal, dear students. So this is the entire registration procedure, dear students. Now let us see the registration part here. So when you click on register, here COAP registration form 2025 is there. So fill in the details and click on submit to register to proceed. Then field marked star are mandatory. So enter gate registration number without paper code. So without paper code, the first to do 2 digits of your registration number will be your paper code, dear students. Without that, you have to enter the registration number of the gate. Then you have to enter the paper code in which you have scored more marks. Is it clear? So you need to enter that paper code, then click the enter the gate score, then date of birth, name as per gate scorecard for above registration number and click on validate. Then you need to enter the CAPTCHA and then click on submit to register. So once you submit to register, then you will be getting a URL and login ID to your email ID and password as SMS to your mobile. So once you get both of those, you need to enter your user ID and password and click on login. So once you log in, it will ask for previous year GATE scores and other GATE scores if any. You need to enter those GATE scores and then click on submit. Ensure that in COAP portal, you are clicking on submit button wherever required. Okay, otherwise it will consider that you didn't access COAP portal. Okay, then coming to the dates, dear students, important dates for candidates, schedule of main rounds of offers, table 1, action options available to candidates. Now, round 1 from May 17th 10 a.m. to May 20th 9 a.m. So, this is round 1, dear students. Here you will have 3 options. 3 options will be there: accept and freeze S, retain and wait S, then reject and wait S. So ensure that after clicking on these S, then you need to go for submit button. Then round 2, May 23 10 a.m. to May 26 9 a.m. So here accept and freeze S, retain and wait will be there, and reject and wait will be there. Then round 3 onwards, May 29th 10 a.m. to June 2nd 9 a.m. accept and freeze will be there. Then retain and wait, yes or no options will be coming. Reject and wait, yes option will be there. Then round 4, June 5th 10 a.m. to June 8th 9 a.m. accept and freeze, yes option will be there. Retain and wait, yes or no option will be there. Reject and wait, yes option will be there. So then round 5, June 11th 10 a.m. to June 14th 9 a.m. So S will be there, accept and freeze, retain and wait, there will be no option here. Then reject and wait, S here. So no with star mark, retain and wait available for the 3rd time if candidate selected retain and wait on the same institute and same program offer twice in previous 2 rounds. Then in rounds 1 to 4, you may choose among accept and freeze, retain and wait or reject. But retain and wait cannot be selected more than twice for the same offer. More than twice for the same offer, you can't select retain and wait, dear students. Then, retain and wait must be chosen in each eligible round. If no action is taken in a round, all offers in that round are automatically considered rejected. Round 5 is a decisive round where you can only choose between accept and freeze or reject. So, please refer to the flowchart link for details of the options. Already I have shown you, dear students. Decisive round is from the 5th round. Then actions available to the candidates in the table 2, round 6 between June 17 10 a.m. to June 29 a.m. accept and freeze will be there, reject will be there. So here these are all decisive rounds, dear students. You should be very careful in these decisive rounds. Round 7, June 23 10 a.m. to June 26 9 a.m. accept and freeze S will be there and reject also will be there. Retain and wait option will not be available in these particular decisive rounds, dear students. Then round 8 is from June 29 10 a.m. to July 1st 9 a.m. So accept and freeze and reject options will be there. See, you can see till July 10th up to 6 p.m. the 10th round will be there. So accept and freeze option will be there. Reject also will be there. And here, see, rounds 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 are treated as independent decisive rounds where candidates only have accept and freeze or reject options. Please refer to the flowchart in the link provided. So for more details, that is what he has given. So try to ensure that you take proper decisions, dear students. Okay, so don't think that I have lost an offer because I didn't choose properly. Okay, so please be very careful. And moreover, if you have any doubts, dear students, see, you go to this frequently asked questions part. So if you go for frequently asked question parts, see, most of your doubts will be clarified here. See, I have registered on the COAP portal in 2024 and or 2023. Do I have to register again? Yes, definitely you have to register again, dear students. Registration for COAP 2024 or 2023 is not valid for COAP 2025. So, Like these, if you have any questions, all the questions, frequently asked questions, were answered here. So please go through these options carefully, frequently asked questions. Most of your doubts will be clarified in this particular thing itself. Okay, so see here, why is retain and wait allowed only twice on a given offer? This rule was introduced in COAP 2020 to eliminate stratification. Candidates can select the retain and wait option for a specific offer only twice. For example, if Institute ABCD offers thermal engineering in round 1 and the candidate selects retain and wait, and the same offer is available in rounds 2 and 3, the retain and wait option will no longer be available in round 3. So round 2, up to round 2 only you can put the retain and wait, dear students. In such cases, the candidate must choose either accept and freeze or reject and wait. So this is what only 2 times the option will be available for retain and wait means. Okay, so kindly go through all these things carefully, dear students. Frequently asked questions. See, almost everything was explained in detail in this particular website, dear students. No need of worrying. So if you have any problems, you can contact this email ID, dear students, and phone number during the office timings between 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So that is what he is saying. So you can see the phone numbers and the email ID here. Okay. So try to register by using a separate email ID, dear students. For all the admission process, it is advisable to have a separate email ID so that you will not have any problem by missing of any emails. Okay. Thank you. All the very best.